Okay, sorry, I'm back. Just received a phone call. So, next, I also cleaned the heads. Now we need to replace pinch roller. To do this, you see, here is a plastic piece, which I will just gently pull to the side to release the pinch roller assembly, like that. Now I have to release the shaft from it. Oh, I can do it by hands. Really? See? I just did it by hands with no tools. Now carefully take the corner. Oops. Remove it. So, wow, salt. Let me see what we'll put as replacement. This one. Yeah, it works. Good. So, half a drop of oil. Just a little bit to make it smooth, and put the shaft back. Okay. We have new pinch roller. Nice and shiny. And install, just push and click like that. See? New pinch roller installed. This one will be trashed. Next. Let's see. Oh, so there is no tension. You see? This guy should have 10 gram tension, but it's rolls free. And this one is free. That shouldn't be so. Let me see. So let's remove the direct drive motor for Capstan. Let's see how we might get there. So it's a 4 screws. Two, 3. Comparing to Sony and GVC, what I mentioned and I don't like, you see this one is longer. I see that these are plastic parts, and Sony GVC, these stands are made from metal. And here we have both motors. Wow, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacitors. I will need to take a look in schematics to see which one needs to be replaced. I'm afraid maybe whole. And here is a connection for FG coil. So we can just gently push and disconnect this guy. Okay, like that. Disconnected. These gears still looks fine, so I don't expect any problem with fast forward and rewind. Okay. Everything smooth. Now, let's see. It's our Capstan. And this is the command gear, and here is the actuator. You see, when this relay push up, it will slightly turn this gear, and it will go with the motor, and it will pull up the heads up and fix this in this position. Then when this relay clicks, it will be released and go down like that. Let's do one more time. Push this guy, you see it rotates. Now it rotates here with the capstan, and it will be pushed up and fixed in position. And this again, like no tooth, that's where capstan will rotate free. And when this clicks, okay, it just releases and heads go down. And it's a very cheap solution. I think this only on the cheap Sony decks, like low grade. Not sure why they use it here. Also head block. It has a freedom, so like about 0.5 millimeter. I'm not sure how it's supposed to keep the face if it just goes up and down like for 0.5 millimeter. There is no any spring, nothing which should hold it down. Just a little bit oil needed to smooth how it goes, and that's it. You cannot do anything. May not say that I'm happy with this solution. Let's put some lubricate here. Okay. Now we need to find like where is the friction for the supply roller tension, because we cannot leave it as this. It would chew the tapes. So I see the spring from the back side here. So okay, I see how friction mechanism works. But it just releases when it's pushed heads up. Now we have a tension about 10 grams each direction. Pinch roller spring is about nothing, you see how easy it goes. It just barely will push the tape to the capstan. I have heard much more good things about these decks than I observe here. And I just recently came across a flyer for the TIC C1 deck. And that's where like there is photographs of mechanism in parts, and it's just like probably the best deck I've ever seen mechanically. So it has head block which sits on the thick shaft and goes through the bearing. So it always will keep position like in angle, always. Really, I have never seen anything any other deck. Okay. How to make it not releasing the left one. there is one more electromagnet. See? And this guy specifically done to release tension and apply tension. But it will be always released with the head block. But nice part that it's pushed the sensors up and it will release tape much more easily than if sensor will be in touch with the tape. Okay, I just didn't get it, so it should not be releasing this because there is no tension. You see, it runs free and it does tension when this sits down, like, and it's good tensions enough. That's what I would expect. It's about 10 grams, not more. But if heads go up, I want with this electromagnet, so you cannot release. So probably it releases just for the fast forward and rewind. Yeah, now it goes free, and now we have tension. So this electromagnet for fast forward and rewind, so that's where it pushes the brakes. And here brakes are pushed by head block. And I don't see any other tension, so let's see. Still goes free. Okay, what I will do, I will open mechanics diagram, disassembly, and we'll try to understand if there like any mechanism to apply tension, because if there is no tension, tape would not smoothly flow through the heads. It will go like that, like snake. So, see you in the next part then. Well, I just was looking into our service manual and to tell the truth, I didn't figure out the way how this brake should work. You see, as soon as we pull up the heads up, it releases the brakes, and there is no any other mechanism which will apply this brake here. So the only way, I believe, I have to disassemble everything to see if there is something inside. So to do that, I will remove pinch roller assembly and head block, I believe, is held by this spring here. So I will release the spring. Like that. And now we should be able to pull head block up. One more spring here. Okay, it just should go down. Let me see what prevents. Let's release the wires here. Okay. You just need to slide a little bit. Here. I see now. So we need to remove this part. This screw here. And we would be able to release head block. Actually, we don't need to unscrew. I will put this guy back here. With just two plastic springs we need to release the head lock. One from each side. One is here and one is here. Yeah, released. So here is the head lock. And I believe we can install the spring back here, like that. Let me see. So this part. Okay, we need to see service manual from where this part is. I don't see any much. It's probably somewhere here. Should put the head block up. Yeah. Looks like from somewhere here. Okay, no, head block up will be moved by this guy, so I will check service manual where this piece goes. Okay, let's see. So here should go the, no, it's not the brake. So where we don't have any brakes on this part. These brakes are releasing both reels. Interesting. I didn't mean to release everything, but let's release this part. Looks like it's screwed, yes. I believe that's how we may adjust tension. No. So we just cannot screw it. It doesn't unscrew, so it doesn't change anything. And we need to oil this thing. Instruction says oil from here. Okay, let me think more about it, and I will get back to you when I understand how to fix it. Okay, good part I found from where this plastic piece, it was a left side stopper, which don't keeps here well. So it should go like that. You see? Here. And there is no way to fix it better. So it keeps like that, but if it will pop up, so there is no way. It has a plastic which has been just heated, and that's it. Terrible design, don't like it. Okay, there's still no brake. Like no anything on the left side. No brakes. And if I see schematic diagram, there is no any additional parts, additional brakes here as well. So let me remove it. So let me see this part. You see? So that's the only brake here. That's the only brake which is installed. And it keeps with the tooth on the left supply roller. I don't see any other brakes. Nothing. From this side, this spring keeps this mechanism of door release. This brake. That's it. Here the spring should be installed between here and this part. Yeah, we do have it. It's right here. Looks like all parts in place, but we don't have playback brake on the supply wheel. And I'm quite disappointed why. Because if you don't have enough tension, the quality of recording on 3-head deck will struggle. Like it will be like two head decks have supply tension to make it nice. And from the other side, so there is nothing, there is just a spring installed, that's it. I don't see anything. Just like top parts here, seats on the bottom part. So I can scroll one over another. Probably I can like disconnect them. I will do more first, but that's it. I will probably be able to oil it if I will disassemble. Let me see. Okay, it's too small. Need something bigger. Yeah, you see, like that. Now we can oil the shafts and make sure that it will not be screaming when it will be running. Okay, I see some oil there applied in the shaft. That's good. But this part on top, it doesn't. So let me apply it. And it will not be screaming. Now it will go smoother. Now we have, adjust tension a little bit. Screw the nut back. It's getting better. A little bit more. Yeah, it's got quite a few turns. Okay, now when we release, it's still free. It has tension, only one brake is applied. Nothing more. I don't know. my ideas are out here. So yeah, it now has about 10 gram tension. But when heads will go up, it will release the brake. The same, it will be released together when we will start fast forward or rewind with this relays. Not relay, like magnet here. Or with the head block, it will be pulling up. That's it. I don't know. It's quite unusual for 3-head deck to have such issues. Okay. But that's, for now, it's everything I can do. We need to apply oil there, not oil, lubricant, to the command gear from this side, because it's moving the head block from this side. So let's apply it here. Okay. It's the first deck when I don't see back tension. No, actually we need to apply more lubricant. Apply it here, where this head block main shaft will be moving. Apply it here. Okay. If you know, like, why there is no tension when it has a block up, let me know, because I just didn't get it. Okay, installed. Now putting back spring. And checking position, so it goes up, fix, play, goes back, stop, pause, play position. You see, it's rolls free, so there are no brakes. I'm just not sure why they didn't do anything. It was so easy to do. Like this part here, if it would be longer, it will apply brakes. You see? just rolling this gear, and it goes between positions stop, then first click pause, then next click play, then again release. Okay, I don't know, I cannot do anything more than that. I don't like how this spring installs. It should not go here, really. Let me show the diagram. It looks like it should be here, but there is no reason. Small tools is correct. Oh. Large tooth goes here. Why? It's kind of rewind tension. But it's too hard to rewind. It's too much. Let me think more, and I will get back to you because I don't like right reel. I believe I would need to disassemble it either to see. So just pick up the top part and remove spring here. Then remove this spring. And let's oil this guy either. Just disassemble it. Like that. It's exactly the same. So here is the friction, you see? Friction gear, and when this tooth gets into contact with brake, it will apply friction on the brake side, like that. So there is a spring, this gear, and brake material. Now it's still like kind of too easy. Goes like, it's about 8 to 10 grams, not more. Okay, let's apply a little bit grease. Because on your tool sometimes it's when it's rewind, fast forward, it can scream. So that's how it works. So now it's roll free. Sorry, I just forgot about it. Okay, I will assemble back, oil everything. We have Capstan left to be oiled, I believe. And that's it. I really like, I always thought that Technics is a good DEX, but looking into the tape transport, I'm not excited. Sorry guys. Let's see how it will perform. but I have a serious doubt that it will perform well, just because there is no tension on the supply reel. Okay, now we have it here. That's oil capstan. There is no like any springs, any spacers, nothing, just plastic gear here on this side. So we will make sure that it will rotate well, but that's everything. Okay, let me replace capacitors on the capstan board, and I will get back to you and we will assemble it and check. Okay, I just replaced capacitors on the capstan board, so I'm ready to start assembly. Let me put it to the proper position. Oh, I forgot to put grease to the capstan from this side, sorry. It is needed for a smooth rotation, so let's add a little bit here. Now we can assemble it. Like that. So the long one on the right side here, and 3 smaller screws. Okay, capstan rolling free. Now FG coil, it just goes in both wires at the same time. Like that. Now we're done with this part. I would clean the heads because I've been touching with my fingers, and clean capstan one more time to remove any oil from it. Okay, done. Next we need to oil and this mechanism and change the belt. This one is done. Das ist kaputt. Yeah, this one should work. Let me measure. Yeah, goes well. See? Now it will be performing. And now there is some grease. And it's not dried. So looks nice. Okay, now it works smoothly without issues. Door is closing. Okay. Door is opens. Okay, I believe I'm ready to assemble tape transport back. Let me see what can be wrong with the buttons. I was thinking more about it, and these connectors, I believe they may be oxidized. So I will try to deoxidize these connectors first, and if it will not help, we would need to disassemble these two boards and take a look what's wrong with the buttons. Okay, let it dry. I will do the same on the board. We can so far attach tape transport while it will be drying. So close this piece. And this piece. Okay, remember we need to put the wires from the heads here into their position. Like that. So they didn't play. One more time. Okay. Have this part. And tape transport. It goes on top. Okay, like that. Now we may fix it with the screws. So we have 4 screws here. We will be attaching. Just not convenient. I need one more hand, sorry. I need to put it on my laps. Okay, I just installed 4 screws on each side of the tape transfer to fix everything. Now we have to push these connectors gently. It's maybe not easy, we need like to put properly each wire into its position. Let me use magnifier glass. Okay, this is done, and we have one or two more. One from here, done. One from here. Let me see. Okay. Okay, each guy sits in its position. So assembled. I'm ready to install it back in the tape body and do initial testing. What I just mentioned, there is one issue. I forget to install this tape cover here. It goes like that. So we will unscrew this two screws to fix it. It just sits on top of everything. Okay. This will be closed with the motor. And we can close it just rolling it here. Let's see what direction should be rolling. Really different. Okay, something wrong with this door installation. Now it's connected. And door is connected. And gears are all in. Okay, I did mistake. I have to fix it. Let me see. Yeah, here. To remove two screws. To have some flexibility here. Maybe even more flexibility, sorry.